back then, this was before social media. This was before you could meet other people in real life. And then, you know, you combine that with like a lot of what you teach, like having a cool group to hang out with, you know, a world to bring somebody else into. You can meet anybody very, very quickly.
You got a heart so big, it could crush this town, and I can't hold out forever. Even walls fall down.
All right. So I got us something. Okay, what'd you get? Oh! Dude, look at that. All right, so first off, we're doing confessionals. So this is the first confessional, kind of like a real TV show. But basically the context here, Jack a lot more recently than me, Jack a lot, what's the word? Recently? Not recently. Longer ago?
Recently.
What's the opposite of recently? This is funny.
Recently.
What's the opposite of recently? Like longer ago-ly? Jack more longer ago-ly. Previously to me getting interested in DJing, Jack was interested in becoming a DJ about 1.5 years ago and has been practicing his DJ skills for a while. When we were at Stagecoach, you guys saw the vlog from there. Jack showed me how to DJ and I got addicted to it, so now I bought a DJ panel and we're gonna bring this thing to Europe.
Call it a panel?
Panel? DJ controller. Go look what's in the back. I'll zoom in to see your reaction.
No way. Wait, is this a speaker?
No.
What is this? Flight case with laptop platform. What is this?
You just said what it is, you fucking idiot.
It is a speaker.
No, you idiot. What did you just say?
It's a case?
Yeah, a flight case with laptop platform, you fucking idiot.
What, are we taking this to Europe?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you got a massive speaker.
That's flight case
awesome.
with laptop platform? I don't know what it is. Yeah, Jack, so you've been DJing for what, 1.5 years now?
Yeah, about 1.5 years DJing.
How's that going?
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Am I talking to you or do I talk to the camera?
I don't know.
Do you mind if I look at it?
Yeah. But I was thinking like we could travel with that, you know, have people over, do like a party, we could use that one.
We're gonna have to find a speaker to play with it though. Otherwise it's useless.
We need a speaker that what?
We need a speaker to play music out of.
When we travel?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. This is the Elmer store. How's brand identity, right? That's more so what I'm curious about. So brand identity for your clients? No, for myself. Good morning. It is, Jack, what time is it?
It is 6:15. It's early.
I mean, Lou's been up for like 2.5 hours already. We're going to the airport to, you know what? I actually saw this video. My morning routine is I wake up, I go immediately to my phone. I just watch a bunch of TikTok. That's like the best way to...
The Chinese understand the situation very well. Done properly, a barbell squat is capable of producing degrees of muscle mass increase that cannot be produced by any other exercise or any other combination of exercises.
That was the first thing I consumed this morning. Most people are out here meditating. Ooh, I'm gonna listen to my morning visualization and I'm gonna put myself into state. I don't drink anything until 7 p.m. I wanna be fucking dehydrated all day. I wake up, I stare at TikTok, I have no circadian rhythm, I watch TV before bed, and I don't drink water or anything. I drink coffee, I dehydrate myself. I have a sip of wine with the coffee. Fuck orange juice, drink wine. Oranges, grapes, same shit, they're both fruit. Mix it together.
I can't wait to see this as a reel on Cold try.
I need to give more advice. Go to Starbucks and ask for wine in your coffee. And watch how fucking absolutely insane they think you are. Exercise. Do I exercise? Rarely. But when I do exercise, I make sure I'm doing a barbell squat the incorrect way. Super dangerous. Oftentimes fall flat on my face with the bar on the back of my shoulders. But that's what wakes me up. That's what really gives me a jolt of adrenaline. And then after I do, a few sets of those, just
Oh shit, you almost hit a school bus.
that was like the next where I was going next. It's like driving super incorrectly to like on caffeine and alcohol, and then you're just like, whoa! I research global warming for like 4.5 hours a day.
What do you eat?
Bugs. I eat lots of bugs, and I cook them up in an air fryer. You might think, oh well, they need some seasoning. No, they don't. They don't need anything. Just a bunch of grease from the air fryer. All right, I'm done with this. We're not doing this game anymore. I don't like this game.
You're about to be mesmerized. It's here. It's wild. It's sweeping the nation. It's Fushigi!
Fushigi. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's the coolest thing ever, and I can do it.
Hi, I'm Tim Goey, and this is Fushigi. We're going to show you how to unlock the secrets of Fushigi, the magic gravity ball. It floats, it levitates, it will confuse the senses with its mind-blowing movements. It floats?
It's awesome. Fushigi.
From basic maneuvers to the advanced, even control more than one Fushigi at a time. You can do this.
Fushigi!
It's sick. It's so much fun. I love it.
Call now to order Fushigi, the magic gravity ball, for only $19.99. And when you order, we'll send you a free DVD that will teach you everything you need to know to unlock the secrets of Fushigi. Just pay processing. Call now.
I didn't meditate today, so that explains the... Anyway, we're going to the airport, picking up my friend at the airport. My friend's name is Sam. At one point in my life, he was my only friend. That's actually funny because it's true. In 2019, I'd just gotten out of a really bad relationship, and I was living across the world in Australia, and Sam was literally my last friend that I had left because I ostracized everybody.
Hi, I've got a bit of a weird request. I just called the Marinen Hotels to find out. I got a guy with me who's very, very famous, and he wants to play a piano. That's all he wants to do. So I called the Marinen, and they said that you guys have a piano. All he wants to do is just play a piano. He's kind of weird. He's kind of like a bit out there, you know what I mean? Am I able to just bring him there so he can play a piano for like 10 minutes? He's like driving me insane. He just wants to play a piano. He's kind of like very inspirational. He's like a musician, but he doesn't want to play for anyone else. It's just like he just wants to play a piano. It's really, very hard, and I'm kind of, a bit stressed out trying to find it. You can understand how I'm going. Oh, that'd be great. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we'll be there in like 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Ryan. Appreciate it, mate. Let's go!
Get on up! I feel surreal.
All my life.
Thank you, sir.
$14 for a bottle of water. Wow. Arlin loves Air One. Like, we don't go to any other grocery store. Anytime we're in the Santa Monica, Venice area, Air One, Air One. Lou workout, Air One. It's every single time.
Is it a problem?
I don't know if it's a problem, but it's really expensive, but we make a lot of money, so.
So we're going to Europe this summer. I'm teaching the guys the Europe songs. This song, the lyrics are Duruba, Durut Sibudoda, Duruba, Didi Tsubuda.
I'm a milli rock, I'm milli shit, this really shit. I'm up on the top of the Malibu, this is really shit. There's no boo, that's some killing shit. That's the Soho house, I'm feeling it. I rock it out to Malibu country, I'm not the.
And so this is Jack. His name is also Jack.
Another JB.
Jack Bullock, Jack Bratzett. This is JB. All right, so this young man with the mustache who looks like Dom Dalla is actually the videographer that I am hooking up my friend Jordan / business partner Jordan with, who is the founder and CEO of Hubi, which is
a gigantic social platform for creators like Jeff Bezos, David Dobrik, Jay Balvin, Bia, Tom Brady, and Jordan wants a videographer to basically film his life, and I am advising Hubi. I'm an advisor to Hubi, and they brought me on partly to help Jordan set up his production assistant role to film his life. So that's who Dom is. I have a whole catalog of videographers that I source founders with. So if you're a videographer, click the link in the description to apply to become a videographer that we may source to founders. And if you're a founder, direct message me on Instagram. I can get you a videographer. I'll create your social media strategy, your brand plan, all that kind of stuff. Tonight, we're bringing Dom Dalla, AKA Jack number 2, to Harry Jazzy's birthday party, and we're training him in person so that he knows how to act socially and around all these celebrities and stuff like that. I was telling the boys about Oscar and how he taught me the raw egg. Basically, do you have a pointy tooth?
Yeah, got
okay. Right here. So you crack one, you want to get just a little hole, and then you crack the other, and it creates a shotgun effect. You then just suck it. That's
right.
it. You got a hole? Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Try the other side. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah. He's right. Shotgun before. There you go. Oh!
Good breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, you just had 8 grams of protein.
So why do you make them slunk an egg?
Waking up, feeling like the thankful one. Count up my ones, lacing up my favorite ones. One of a kind, one of one, the only one. Got one shot and one chance to take it once. My mama on the forehead before I get the cold red. Cause I was born bred to go in toast ready.
So it looks like you have a pretty hard job as a videographer, right?
This job with Arlin is the hardest thing in the world. I literally like chill by the pool, and I just went on a yacht today. Oh, you guys haven't seen this yet. Are we eating steak for dinner tonight?
Yeah, that's funny.
I love going all natural. It just makes me feel better. Nothing between me and my 100% all natural, juicy, grass-fed beef.
Introducing the all-natural burger, the first ever in fast food, with no antibiotics, no added hormones, and no steroids. Only at Carl's Jr.
So we're at Cassin's. We're going to Harry Jazzy's birthday party tonight. I bought Cassin's book. It's called When I Stop Talking, You'll Know I'm Dead. It's by a guy named Jerry Weintraub. Back in the days of Sinatra and Elvis, he was like promoting them, getting them booked for shows and booking stadiums and stuff. And he talks about all the crazy stuff that he did. Cassin is a modern day Jerry Weintraub. It looks exactly like you. Let's go, dude. That's literally Cassin. So it is what it is. This is Kaysen. What's up, baby? I learned this from Kaysen. By the way, we got like Hubi vlog on the way. That's Dom Dalla, our boy.
Dom Dalla. You're on Team Dom Dalla. Where you at?
What's up, Dom Dalla? I'm excited for Hubi vlogs, Hubi branding. Dude, this place is an eyes wide shut, satanic, fucking orgy, fucking antichrist. Like, tonight, this is a night of sin. Like, this is not. I'm gonna be casting out divine light from my heart chakra the entire night in order to cleanse this place.
That's the title, Countering a Night of Sin.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I'm actually down. That's a great title. I mean, do you guys see this place? Let's do a quick cinematic.
I've lived in LA for 4 years. It's the most LA event I've ever been to. Everybody here is an influencer. Literally, I would say 95% of people have over 1 million followers on something. It's just funny, I don't know.
What's it actually like working as a production assistant?
Working as a production assistant it's literally the best job in the world. So much better than working for, you know, random freelance jobs that you get here and there. With Arlin, I'm literally like traveling the world, doing the most fun things I could possibly do. Not even having to like try to do these things on my own. They're literally just kind of like fed to me. I film them, I experience them, I learn from them, and we share some really awesome, fun moments. It's the best job in the world. I can't complain at all.
So Jordan, how do you feel like filming so far?
I'm only gonna do well if I'm doing me and I don't think he's filming.
Yeah.
Right? And he's done a good job of that.
So according to our show notes, it says here that you got hit on by a guy at the party.
Wait, what?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
That was Sam, never mind.
Oh, yeah, it's not me.
All right, guys. So from last night, we show up for the voluntary pain.
Oh yeah.
Voluntary pain and suffering.
Voluntary pain and suffering. Yeah. Is that what it's all about? Yeah. All right.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me.
Yeah. Okay. Protecting the jewels.
Wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me.
Thank you, Ari. All right, we had our voluntary pain. Becoming dangerous.
Dangerous as hell.
I wouldn't say I'm there quite yet, but I could probably crack someone. Who do you think would win in a fight, Sam or Arlin?
I don't know how to answer this because.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, you. Probably Arlin, but I don't want to do this confessional.
You're uncomfortable? You don't want to make Sam sad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, it's Vince with ShamWow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like a chamois, it's like a towel, it's like a sponge. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 20 times its weight in liquid. Look at this. It just does the work. ShamWow, you'll be saying wow every time.
I can't live without it. I just love it. Oh my gosh, I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're gonna wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
All I can say is ShamWow.
The ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get one for the house, one for the car, two for the kitchen and bathroom. But if you call now, within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day, we'll give you a second set absolutely free. So that's 8 ShamWows for $19.95. Comes with a 10-year warranty. Here's how to order.
Hey.
Sean Toodle.
We're going to Sean Toodle.
Sean Toodle.
Is what it is.
Sean Toodle.
So good. Oh my god, dude. Chipotle hits so hard.
Just like I remember it. Wait, when was the last time you had Chipotle, Sam? Like 5, 6 years ago. 6 years ago?
In this vlog, we go to Chipotle like 4 times, and this was prior to knowing that Chipotle cooks their food in seed oils. So, sorry Soul Bra and Oscar, my bad guys. No more Chipotle for us.
No more Sean Toodle?
Yeah.
The game is on. You think they're gonna lose? I think they're gonna win.
I can guarantee they'll win.
Is the Heat better?
Do you know who the Celtics and the Lakers are?
Huh?
You know the Celtics and the Lakers, right?
Oh yeah, I love baseball.
What's up, bro? Brought my boyfriend back. Good shit.
Did they bring him back? That's pretty impressive. Just because there's a camera recording, I want to give context guys. This is Valentino. We just met tonight. Business coach, consultant, overall G. You already met Sam earlier. I don't know if I've ever had this man in my videos, but you've been in them in spirit.
And we've all been friends for like forever. You and I have been friends since 2015 or something like that.
Yeah.
You and I have been friends since 2013.
Yeah.
And then me and you've known each other a long time, but then I guess we only met in person like 2-3 years ago or something like that. I can't remember.
I was about to say though, like you, his name's Owen, one of the best personal development coaches in the world, public speaking, social skills, you name it. Everything that I've learned when it comes to speaking to a camera, when it comes to communicating ideas charismatically, stems from this guy. I have a lot to thank to Owen, especially early on when I was making videos in college.
Yeah.
That's when I was like heavy into that world, and there were definitely periods of time where I was like, even the intonations and like the cadences. I bought one of Owen's programs back in the day, and it was Hot Seat at Home, and it was very action oriented. They were good at bringing out self-expression and charisma that wasn't a copycat of the way that he does it. I think probably one of the most valuable skill sets that I learned from you specifically was learning how to have that like never run out of things to say mentality.
Yeah.
How do you put a price on that?
Pass me the mic, I'll tell a little bit about it if you want to. So what Arlin's talking about is back in the day, we would be learning about social skills. And so the way that we would initially kind of tackle that was like we would kind of come up with things to say, and it's like we would try to repeat each other, right? So it's like if I were to tell you right now, you're going to go out to a bar club, you're going to talk to everybody there. The first thing if you're new is you might say, well, could you tell me what to say? Like, could you tell me a way to start a conversation? Could you tell me a way to hold the conversation? Which, like, you know, if I was going to a talk show right now, say I was going to go on, like, I don't know, Jay Leno or Conan O'Brien back in the day, first thing they're going to say is, like, how do you start a conversation? You know, what do you say? That's a natural place to go to. But the problem is, like Arlin said, is that it's gonna breed clones. So it's not helping you with your originality. But at the same time, I don't object to people asking that because that's where I also want to start. Really, when somebody says to me, what do you say? How, you know, what should I say? I take it as, where do I start? Like, I want to get better at this, but like, where's the inroad? Where do I start? So that was sort of how we began, was we would be on these sort of underground forums in like 2002, 2003, and we're trying to learn social skills. And we would start off with, you know, what do you say? So I would sit there memorizing hours of things to say, trying to remember all of it, like thinking that was what you should say. Because back then, this was before social media. This was before you could meet other people in real life. And I came from being kind of lightly autistic, you could say. You know, it's a struggle for everybody forever as far as having, like, you know, certain social skills can make you a little more nervous than others, but like I really was struggling with this. So what we learned later was to create exercises to teach people how to just be able to what's called free associate. How do you just talk and talk and talk? And so it's really not that complicated. Like what Arlin's talking about, it's pretty straightforward stuff. It doesn't take as much as you think. So for example, I might say, describe the drive here. And so that's something that's meant to be boring, but describe the drive here in a way that's interesting. And so now you have to use your intonation, shifts in tone, shifts in pitch, shifts in energy, things like vocal projection, variance in cadence, and describing something that's boring. So that'd be a simple example. Or another one could be just let your mind go into a meditative state, present to the moment, and just see what words come up. And if we call that the magic 8-ball exercise, almost like shaking a magic 8-ball, just see what words come up. Try not to just keep associating off the previous word. You know, don't be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't just associate from the environment. Don't just be like floor, ceiling. But aside from associating from the environment, aside from associating off the previous word, go blank and present to the mind, and then just see what comes out. Or we would do things like take a word and stretch it, or take a word and make it like a shotgun, or take a word and make it like very fast cadence, and play with things like that. And so what winds up happening is that you get to a point where you could go out and you go out with nothing in your head, and you could maybe walk into social interaction literally with nothing in your head, just from like the basic magic 8-ball exercise, or from the exercise of describing your drive here, something boring, but that you use tone to make it good. You can talk about anything. You lower the bar down so nothing has to be perfect. Talk about anything. And then the energy that you're putting through, the vibe that you're bringing, and then the different sort of range of expression that you have. If you combine that with also being somebody who's very congruent and true to who you are, you sort of mix that little cocktail. We go way deeper on this. It's sort of like a rough idea of it. Then what happens is you get to a point you can talk to anybody. So it's good, actually. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now let's look at the cycle here, right? So somebody can't talk to everybody, or they don't know how to talk to everybody. Well, it kills your confidence, right? Well, if your confidence is low, what happens? You freeze up, you can't think of what to say. But then if you can't think of what to say, it frees up your confidence. So it's like a loop that you're in. So if you do a little bit of work on your inner beliefs, you do some work on being present to the moment, do some work on releasing some trauma, just know what's going on inside yourself is a little more positive, you know? You got your inner cheerleaders on your team a little bit more. Then you just do a little bit of work about how to free associate and talk. And then maybe you do a little bit of work on maybe understanding where other people are coming from and meeting them where they're at, so that you can kind of find a win-win, sort of understand their paradigm. So there's like a connecting point. Then later, as they get to know you more, they'll pull more deeply into your world, but there's like that initial connection. If you combine those things, again, inner work, outer expression, and understanding other people, and then, you know, you combine that with like a lot of what you teach, like having a cool group to hang out with, you know, a world to bring somebody else into, you can meet anybody very, very quickly. Now, you extend that into social media or public speaking, and now all of a sudden you're a phenomenal communicator. You know, I've done over 100 million in sales just from organic traffic, just literally from organic traffic, like from a small YouTube channel. I didn't keep that, but I've driven that in sales. How did that happen? Just kind of the stuff that I said here. A little bit of work inside, a little bit of work on communication, a little bit of work on understanding where somebody who might want to spend some money with you is coming from. And so as a result, we wound up actually having a lot of influence over a lot of the big organic YouTube channels. I mean, political elections. We influence major elections. We influence like not like in an upscale, above board way. You know, a lot of the speechwriters for major politicians follow our stuff. Huge businesses, owners of the big platforms, a lot of major YouTube creators, actors, all sorts of stuff. A lot of it, to be fair, was because we got in early, so there wasn't like a lot to watch on YouTube. It was like us and like Elliot Hulse and like Ty Lopez. But, you know, so we got in pretty early. But, you know, we're fortunate and we just work on it all the time. I wound up falling so much in love with public speaking that I'll do like free events all over the country. Like I just do free events. And I often would be doing 50 events a year just because, like just going city to city, just because I wanted stage time, just to get in front of the stage more. I even do my stage events, not always, but typically, without using speakers. So I'll have a mic and that's connected to the camera, like just like how this connected to the camera, but I actually will be speaking to like a 400 or 500 person room without even using speakers because my voice is projecting. So it just became something that like for me is priceless. Like it's a thrill, it's really, really fun. But I also like to be able to show it to somebody else. And it's really not that complicated to show to somebody else. But it's like they say, there's an old analogy where you have a plumber or there's this huge building, there's feces flying everywhere. There's crap everywhere and you know, it's overflowing. And so they pull in a plumber and the plumber just looks at the plumbing, ding, 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 turns the nozzle, done, it's fixed, all the crap flowing everywhere is gone. So then he gives them a bill, it's $10,000. And then they say, how you turn one nozzle, why is it $10,000? He goes, okay, do you want detailed billing? He goes, okay, cool. Turning the nozzle, $1, knowing which nozzle to turn that took me 20 years, that's the $10,000. So in my case, like I would do public speaking in all these events for years and years and years, and it would be some stupid epiphany, like some random stupid thing that anybody could learn, but I tried hundreds of different little ideas to arrive on that one little dumb idea. And so like I find there's probably like 5 or 6 main ideas that if you show somebody that you could teach somebody in half an hour, but if you show it, it can like leapfrog them decades just in their communication. So like, you know, when I do my YouTube channel, you know, we cover a lot of stuff like that. If you want to check it out, if you go there now and subscribe, I'll pile drive you the stuff. I never shut up, as you can see. And it's the kind of thing where if you can learn it quickly, okay, if you could just get the end of it quickly, your life can change in like a day. And it's meant to be action oriented. So I guess that's kind of what you were getting at.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, start eating. I don't want to we don't have to turn this into a seminar. I'm sure you've done enough today.
Yeah.
To finish that point up, like, I don't think people understand the breadth or the depth, and I'm sure even the downstream effects of like the stuff that you taught, how many YouTubers and how many people that this generation, like Jack's generation who's filming, aren't aware of, but they're now following the people that you taught.
Yeah.
And it was just this like, these like seeded ideas that just like went boom, just exploded. And it's probably affected billions of people. It's insane. I almost want to go back and do all of those exercises.
I taught them, so I would have to do it.
This is Owen. Go watch his channel.
I'll be even fatter by the time you see me.
Yeah, so Owen Cook, complete legend. I legitimately was that kid in college who would listen to Owen's videos for hours and hours and hours, whether I was in the gym or walking to class, and he was insanely influential to my success. I'm incredibly grateful to him, and it's honestly kind of surreal that I have a video with him now, and I'm like sitting next to him casually talking about all this kind of stuff. So this was actually a really cool moment.
Good to see you, bro.
That was wild. Shows you why Owen's one of the greats of all time. Go watch his content. Don't watch this anymore. Go watch Owen. If you learn the power of free association, your life will open up a lot.